Welcome back to the channel, Onexplays here, and Black Spirit's Adventure has gotten a massive overhaul. It's completely different from the old one, offering way better prizes and rewards for completing each round. So here's everything you need to know about the new Black Spirit's Adventure minigame. To start things off, you'll now roll a pair of dice instead of one, and the sum of the dice will determine how many spaces your Black Spirit will move. You can acquire a pair of dice every 30 minutes 3 times a day. Unused dice will carry over to the next day, so you don't necessarily have to roll them as you acquire them. You have a total of 5 roll attempts to complete a round. Failure to complete a round will send you back to the starting point, and you will receive a Black Spirit's special dice piece. You can combine 5 special dice pieces and 1 black gem fragment by a simple alchemy to randomly receive 1 pair of Black Spirit's special dice. If you get the same number on each dice during your roll attempt, you will be granted an automatic free roll, and this free roll will only be granted once per roll attempt. Also, free rolls won't occur if you land on a bonus tile or the finish line, and they don't count towards your 5 roll attempts per round. There are several types of dice in the new minigame. The Black Spirit's dice, which is your standard pair of dice that you receive daily. RNG will determine what roll you get, so you'll just have to roll these and hope for the best. The other type of dice would be the Black Spirit's special dice, and you can get a pair of 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. These dice will always give a fixed value depending on which dice you roll. For example, if you roll a pair of 5s, you will always receive a pair of 5s. The same goes for other special dice, and since it's a pair of the same numbers, you will receive an extra roll. On a side note, special dice are fixed rolls that can be used strategically, and I'll show you how I use mine later in the video. Moving on to how you actually play the minigame. It's very simple. You'll have your dice collection on the bottom right. Here you can choose which dice you want to roll. If you have several types of dice, you can cycle through them with the arrow that's located on the left side of the collection. Once you've made your selection, click the big round dice button. You can also find the acquire dice button, counter, and timer below the dice collection. This is where you keep track of the amount of dice you have or have not collected for the day. At the top left, you'll find a counter for total successfully completed rounds, and below that you'll find your rolls counter per round. Now that you have an idea of how to play, let's talk about the special tiles, dice tiles, and bonus tiles. Special tiles are the minus, plus, and random tiles located on the board. The minus tile can move you backwards, while the plus tile will move you forward, depending on their indicated values. Random tiles will give you random rewards, and each tile will pull from their own reward list. There are a few dice tiles on board, and once you've landed on them, you will receive a pair of dice that can be claimed from your Black Spirit safe. The bonus tile, which is a 17 square, will take you to a special board game. This board game has rewards such as Crownstone, Ancient Spirit Dust, Kaffir Stone, Enchanted Scroll, and Gold Bars. Once you've completed this board, you will be rewarded with an Advice of Destiny item. You'll then be returned to the 17 square where you can finish the initial minigame. Aside from the rewards you get while playing the minigame, you'll also receive a Black Spirit's Adventure box whenever you complete a round. You will receive an Advice of Destiny when you complete the special board game. You'll also receive the rewards shown on screen whenever you've completed a certain amount of rounds. I'll leave you with my first 2 rounds on the board game and how I use my special dice to grab items and extra dice. I'll also leave you with footage of the special board, and you can see the reward types and quantity there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, support the channel by getting subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.